and welcome back to another Storytime video. And today I am going to talk about my love for America and this country in general. Since this is the last Storytime video that I'm going to make before the 4th of July, since the 4th of July is the Thursday after this coming Thursday, so that means the next Storytime will be out July 5th, and I figure that it would be a little too late to very timely talk about my love for this country. Of course, my love for this country does not extend to just one day, or, you know, it's forever ongoing. It's 24/7, 365. I know that might sound cheesy for me to say, but I really love this country. What do I like about it? I like that our currency is the third strongest in the world, and so the value, at least the last time I checked, the American dollar is the third strongest currency behind the pound and the euro. Let me check real quick, because I think the dollar and the euro were pretty much neck and neck. Yeah, as you know, I'm very, this is very professional. I didn't even do this beforehand. Yeah, so... Okay, so the euro is still stronger, as I thought. But over the past few years, the value of the dollar has gone up, or the value of the euro has kind of gone down. Because I remember when I was in Spain back in 2016, that it was like hovering around the 115, 120 mark, I think. But that was right after Euro exit happened. I think it's Euro exit. Brexit happened. But yeah, so our currency is the third strongest in the world, and I like that, you know, have the traditional 40-hour work weeks. Of course, I wish I could just work 3/12s and get credit for 4 free hours, basically, for my job. But, I mean, working the 40 hours and doing what I love more than makes up for that, and I do believe that I could do that pretty much no matter where in the world, especially in a first world country, anywhere else. But, and, you know, despite the fact that I have been to Europe 4 times, to England, to Italy, to Spain, and then to Germany, as much as I like the culture over there, I think part of the reason why I like it so much is because it is a major change from what I'm used to, and it is a nice, refreshing change of pace for me. Because for me personally, whenever I get whenever I do the same thing every day, just kind of getting into a routine, sometimes I like to spice it up, and sometimes I get bored of that routine, and going to Europe is a good opportunity to do so. But I would rather live here than in Europe. That's basically my overarching point. But yeah, I like that we don't have kings and queens and whatever else. Whether you like the current president, hate the current president, I don't care what side of the political aisle you lean on. I mean, I have my opinions on all that stuff, but at the end of the day, I'm glad that we don't have a king, a queen, or a dictator, well, especially a dictator, running the country, and that we do have democracy and all that. I seriously love that. And, at the end of the day, I know that when I have taken care of all my responsibilities, all my bills are paid, all my taxes are paid, then, I can basically do whatever I want. Like, play games like Psychonauts, which is the gameplay in the background for this video, and just narrate over or make storytime videos and be able to make YouTube videos and be able to just do stuff in my spare time besides just work that I really like. And, despite all of the flaws that this country has, I really love it here. Of course, I've spent my whole life living in this country, but like I said, I have been to Europe 4 times, and I have been to other countries besides that. So I've been out of the country for, I'd say, a combined 2.5 months of my life, maybe even 3 months. And I can say, well, I don't know how many people that are living in this country, or that have lived in this country their whole life, can say that they have been to other countries besides maybe Canada that total up to like 2 or 3 months. I mean, I would love to travel more, but work kind of prevents me from doing that, because I would love to go to Asia. But, work just says, hey, you gotta work. And it's like, oh, okay. Which, that's one flaw in that whenever I hear from people that are from Europe, and it depends on the country in Europe, but they're like, oh, well, I have so much more time that I could take off work and all this other stuff. It's like, well, I wish I had that. And, no country is perfect. No country is a utopia and all that. And like I said, despite all the perceived flaws, like the fact that it feels like sometimes at certain jobs you're worked to death here in America, I think that, there's still a lot of opportunity out there. And, with the fact that this country is so big, you have the Northeast that's a particular way. You have the South and the Southeast. That's a different way. Then you have the Midwest. And then you have the West, or the West Coast. And I don't know if the Northwest and the Southwest are totally different. But I can tell you that New York is entirely different from Wisconsin or Arizona or any of those sorry, or any of those other states that I've been to that you guys know about. Yes, I have been to New York City, and it was before I started making vlog videos, unfortunately. So there is no footage of me going to New York City back when I was 10, but I think I have talked about it. I need to look back at storytime videos in the past and see if I've talked about that before, because that would be interesting to know. Because if I haven't talked about it, then I definitely need to add that to my list of things to talk about. Heck, I might retell the story if I have even... If I have told the story before, because I think... I mean, I don't remember telling it, so that would be a good candidate for retelling. Anyway, not to get sidetracked, yeah, I think that, I mean, honestly, I don't think that it's hard to define best country in the world, because it's like, well, what are you looking at exactly based on that? But I will say that, you know, I am willing to accept that despite all the flaws, America might be the best country in the world, and if it's not, then I would definitely defend it, because it is my home, and of course I love it, as I've said, but it would definitely be up there among the top if you're looking at a lot of things. I mean, several things you look at and you go, well, America's not that impressive. I mean, sure, we're not great when it comes to certain things, but, you know, I think that we do pretty good, if not great, at enough things to where it kind of makes us a great country overall. But, yeah. As a matter of fact, I have been out of the country for the 4th of July twice. I was out of the country in 2016 in Spain, and then I was out of the country 2 years ago when I was in Germany. And I kind of missed that. Well, I knew that it was the 4th of July, but I missed all the pageantry and everything that comes with the 4th of July here in America. Now, I got that 5 years ago in 2019 when I was in Washington, D.C., and I watched that 4th of July parade. So, but yeah, that was certainly a ton of fun and something that I would definitely do again. Maybe not with wearing just flip-flops, because my feet got sunburnt that day. Dude, my feet got so burnt that day, it was incredible. But yeah, I don't want to ramble anymore, and so I will end off the video. And see us, guys, I do believe that will do it for this storytime video, and till next storytime video, I will see you all later. Goodbye, guys! Thank you all for watching, and